What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Austin, aka Regular Guy in California. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Ultra, and we're going to be talking about the Alpine Band. So specifically, the Alpine Band, we have there's some really cool like the Alpine Band is really cool, really unique. And so with the Alpine Band, it's really simple. So I'm actually take it off right now and plug it in, because I'm leaving in a few hours to go somewhere. So I want to be able to take it with me. So it's at 80%. So it's gonna pretty quickly, but I want to take it off real quick. And actually, before I plug it in, I want to show you guys some things. So this is the Alpine Band right here. So it is a really unique band. Now, before we hop into it, I'm going to charge this real quick because but yeah, so what I really like about this band, before we hop into the band real quick, I want to talk about just the three bands in general, because like I said in my previous video, I have this band as well. I chose this band to come with the watch, and I'm only wearing this one on work days, simply because, not because it's hard to take this band off, but just to make it faster, because you have to be very precise. I've only had my Ultra for a week and almost, so at 10 o'clock it'll be exactly a week and 2 days. So it's a week and a day and a half right now. So I've had my Ultra, and so even for those of you that have gotten yours like right off the bat on launch day, good for you. That's awesome. So whether you've had yours since launch day in Apple stores, or whether you've had yours for about 2 weeks or a week and a half like I have, it's it's not that it's hard or difficult or anything to take off this band or anything like that. It's just to make it faster, because the rule that we have at the store that I work at, I'm just gonna say stores in general, because I'm not gonna give it away for privacy reasons, because I've been harassed so far from a lot of people on here that I don't know, and I'm sick and tired of being harassed by them. So I'm just gonna say store in general. But yeah, so for where I work at, even though our shirt policy has changed, that's the only policy that changed. We can wear whatever shirt we want as long as it's appropriate, right? But as far as our pants and bracelets and watches and stuff like that, that has not changed. So we still have to take our watches off. Whether a regular watch, Apple Watch, whatever, we still take it off. So for me, obviously Apple Watch. So it's kind of weird leaving my S7 at home now. I've always left my SE at home. But it's weird leaving my 7 at home even when I go to work. So more so when I go to work, that's when I go to work. But to make it simple and to make it easy and simple, not like easy, but make it simple and fast, I just wear this one for work days. So, because it's a lot faster, because it's Velcro. But yeah, so it's gonna take some time. So with this band in particular that I want to talk about is that with the Alpine Band, this is the main topic of the video, right? The Alpine Band. So the Alpine Loop Band is basically this. So you see these like little there's like divots here between like where the little hook goes. You gotta be very precise. So like this, right? Take it out. You gotta be very precise when removing the hook from the little thing here, and then you gotta be very precise. Even though, and there's been a lot of complaints where when they're for those that have the Alpine Band, which is the green one, white one, or the orange one. For me, it's the green one. So there's been a lot of complaints that I've seen on YouTube where you guys have been saying that with your Alpine Band, the main reason why you don't like it is because it come on, it's only been a month, right? Like 4 weeks, right, since it came out to been on shelves in Apple stores, right? For all of us in the public, really, to buy. So it's only been out like in Apple stores literally like for like 4 weeks, right? So let's not be complaining like right this second about it. It's really not that big of a deal. But it just takes some time getting used to the band because it has like, so you got to be very precise. There's been some complaints where when you take it, when you go like, because you got to like be very precise with it. And you got to like, so there's been some complaints where people have been like complaining where this guy right here, this part of the hook right here touches the Apple Watch. Now, that has happened before with mine in the past week and a half. And so far, nothing has happened because obviously it's Ultra. Have you guys seen Sam Cole's video about what he's did with with the 8 and the Ultra? His channel's I Update. Have you guys seen that? I'll go and link that video down below. But so you guys can see that, hey, like, it takes some really, like, brunt force, according to Sam Cole's, aka, like, I Updates videos. It takes brunt force, according to that video, because he really, he goes on, he takes one of his, like, friends or, like, photographers or whatever he is to him, but, like, he goes out, like, in a car and stuff like that, and he, like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff with the Ultra and the 8, and he does some really crazy stuff, like, out in the real world stuff, and, and it does take some, like, really brunt force and a whole bunch of it to really, like, really break this thing. I mean, this is the Apple Watch Ultra. So our Ultra, it is, all of us that have the Ultra, it is a titanium ceramic case. I'm not going to read the size or anything, but I'm just going to read you, like, the material of it right now in the back, as you guys can see. I'm going to see that. But, so, this case here, the whole case here, it is a titanium and ceramic case, sapphire crystal. So titanium, sapphire crystal. That's what this is made out of. So even when you take this band on and off, which I have, like, when I wear this band, because, like, I only work like 2 days a week right now, and so 2 or 3 days a week right now. So it's like, it's not like, that big of a deal, and I charge it, like, I think, like, every other day now. So I'm, like, really into, like, now testing the battery life and stuff. But because I'm going out soon, I want to test out. I just want to, 100%. But yeah, so when you remove it and then you go like this, even when this part of the band is hitting here, about, like, say, like, a million times a day, say, per se, it's not gonna, like, really do anything. So those of you that are getting upset about it, don't, because just watch Sam Cole's video. Just watch Sam Cole's video on that, because I'll link his channel, the link down below to this. There's 2 links. That specific video, so you don't have to, like, find it, and I'll also link down his channel as well. I Update. It's a really cool channel. Does really cool tech stuff, Apple stuff, really awesome. Really cool guy to watch. So go and watch him. So it really, because in this specific video, like I said, he goes out and he, like, does some, like, real world testing with the Ultra and with the 8. And so there's really, like, you gotta, like, use some, like, really nasty, like, brunt force trauma to this thing to really break it, because, and really, once it started breaking, it only broke around here, not the glass. And even when there was dust and, like, glass shards and all that stuff on here, there was, like, it was like they just wiped off. They, like, literally wiped it off, and boom, it was still working, right? It was still normal. And then so again, so with this band, do not be upset that it's just don't be upset. It's just don't get mad, because this band right here is it's like with this part of the band, when you pull it up like that, even if you pull it up fast, I pull it up fast sometimes when I'm removing my watch to charge it, when I'm so when I'm it does take some, when I'm removing my watch with this band on to charge it, or to take a shower or whatever, or I charge it when I'm getting to get ready. If I slept with this on, I want to charge it for a little bit before I leave to go somewhere. I accidentally do hit that part of the clasp here. It does hit right here, but again, because there's not really much damage. It's gonna take a really long time, like years and years and years, decades probably, before your Ultra. I mean, the main reason, I mean, obviously us, every just normal day users are gonna buy the Ultra, but the Ultra was made, again. If you haven't watched the Apple event of September, the last month, they were saying that they were showing as well, especially with the three bands, is that they made the Ultra for extreme athletes. So for triathlons, for divers, for hikers, for mountain climbers, all that kind of stuff. So they made this watch specifically for those people. But again, it's not exclusive to those people to buy. For us everyday users, just normal people that don't do extreme sports, we're legally allowed to buy this watch too. So which we plus out of the three of the bunch of the new watches, I didn't want the SC2, I didn't want the 8, but I was like, plus I wanted the Ultra anyway. So as soon as it came out, I was like, this is something that we've all been wanting, right? But better. So because the main reason why I bought mine is because of the new design and everything, but the main reason is because the action button. Because I like testing, I like my steps and everything. So stay tuned for the next video.